Welcome to another edition of Smart Chat. I hope all is well. Do want to do a TNA video for you today. Do want to give you some of my thoughts from Impact Wrestling. That was from March 8th of 2016. And I thank you for taking the time to look at this video. Check out my other channel, the Tom Brand 1. It is funny, I promise you. I loved Impact. The main event between Lashley and Angle, loved it. I loved the Wolves versus Beer Money. Great match. You know, my only issue is that it's just a bit of minor complaining on my end. Is you know, I wish that the King of the Mountain match was just a little bit longer. But that's just, you know, me nitpicking. You know, who's seen Lashley turning heel, right? Against Angle. I'm glad it happened because I think Lashley was getting a little bit stale as a face. Looking forward to seeing him as a heel. Having a heel run this time, but not like what he had with, you know, MVP. I want it to be a little bit different. You know, as far as the match between... I've been reading the message boards, and as far as that match between Kurt versus Lashley, you know, a lot of people on the message boards, the TNA haters, have been complaining about Lashley's win, saying it's disrespectful, quote unquote, that Angle didn't win his final match. And I don't believe this is his final match. It might be his final match with TNA. I don't think Kurt Angle's retiring. I do think he's going to take a year off, but I don't see him coming back with TNA. Now, if Kurt would have, you know, won, people would still complain. They'd say, oh, you know, what a selfish move not putting someone over in your last match with the company. But Kurt put Lashley over, and now it's, you know, there's was no point for Kurt to lose his last match. Such disrespect, blah, 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 blah. There's no winning, really, when it comes to the TNA haters and the TNA, just people on the internet that just love to hate TNA for no good reason. And just because you lost your last match in the company doesn't mean anything. Lashley winning, you know, it makes sense. In the way of it fits the little story they had about going on about how Kurt Angle was in Lashley's head. And so him getting the win would be a triumph on the part of him. And now he has a clear head. You know, if that makes sense to anyone. I hope you can follow the logic here. And it's also awesome because, you know, the heel move opened up future feuds with Galloway and EC3. If you haven't watched Impact, do so. Okay, I think Impact has turned the corner once they finally got rid of that whole storyline, and I understand it's something that they had to do about the tournament for the championship. Now what TNA is doing, what they haven't been able to do, is they've kept things simple. And it's not a show now where if you're watching it, you have to digest a gazillion things and it's hard to follow. They're keeping it simple, and that's definitely good for TNA. So just some of my thoughts. I hope all is well. Look forward to speaking very, very soon.